August 23, 1945, American Marine Corporal Robert Hayes, guarding fuel depot, i.e. Shima Island, 3 miles west Okinawa. War basically over. Japan surrendered 9 days earlier, but nobody told Japanese pilots still flying, still fighting, still dying. Hayes heard engine, aircraft engine, Japanese engine, distinctive sound, radial, powerful, coming closer, fast. Hayes looked up, saw fighter, diving, descending, landing approach, gear down, flaps extended, not attacking. Landing. Hayes confused. Why Japanese landing American base? Surrender? Defection? Mistake? Fighter touchdown. Hard landing. Bounced twice, rolled long. Stop far, end runway. Engine shut down, propeller stopped. Silence. Hayes grabbed rifle, ran toward aircraft. Other Marines converged, weapons ready. Surrounded fighter. Waiting. Cockpit opened. Pilot climbed out. Young, 20 maybe, terrified, looked around, saw American uniforms, American helmets, American weapons, realized catastrophic error. Landed wrong island. Thought this was Japanese-held Kikai-jima, 40 miles north. Navigation error. Fatal mistake. Pilot raised hands, surrendered, collapsed, crying, war over for him, just beginning for Americans. Examining his aircraft. Fighter was Mitsubishi J-2M Raiden. Americans called it Jack. Designed specifically one purpose. Kill B-29 super fortresses, Interceptor, pure Interceptor. Nothing else mattered. Speed, climb, firepower, everything optimized, killing bombers high altitude. J-2M fastest climbing Japanese fighter, 4,500 feet per minute. Faster than anything American. Faster than P-51. Faster than P-47. Faster than F-6F. Climbed like rocket. Reached 30,000 feet under 7 minutes. B-29. Cruising altitude, perfect interception time. Armament, devastating. For 20mm Type 99 cannons, 2 wing-mounted, 2 fuselage-mounted, no machine guns, just cannons. Heavy hitting, bomber killing, single burst shredded B-29, exploded fuel tanks, destroyed engines, killed crews. J-2M was terror. B-29 crews feared Jack more than any Japanese fighter, more than Zero, more than Tony, more than Frank, because Jack hunted them, specifically, exclusively, deadly. But J-2M rare, very rare. Japanese produced only 476 total. Compare Zero production 20,000. Compare Oscar production 5,000. J-2M limited, specialized, reserved elite units defending homeland. American intelligence desperately wanted intact. Example. Needed answers. Why J-2M climbed so fast? Why reach such altitude? Why kill B-29 so effectively? Every J-2M shot down, destroyed, crashed, burned, exploded. Nothing intact, nothing useful, then pilot made. Navigation error. Landed American-controlled island. Thought it was Japanese territory. Delivered perfect. J-2M 3 Model 33. Latest production variant. All newest modifications. All secret improvements. Gift. Hayes and Marines secured aircraft immediately. Pilot taken custody. Interrogated. Name was Warrant Officer Sadao Yamamoto. Age 21. Interceptor pilot. 4th Air Group. Based Yokosuka. Mission was patrol. Checking American ship movements. Low fuel, forced emergency landing. Checked map. Saw Kikai-jima 40 miles north. Japanese-held. Safe, but map outdated. Didn't show Americans captured, i.e. Shima, April 21st. For months earlier, Yamamoto navigated by dead reckoning. No radio, no communication. Flew wrong heading. Reached wrong island. Fatal error. Within hours, engineers arrived, intelligence officers, test pilots, photographers. Everyone wanted see Jack. Real Jack, intact Jack, flying condition Jack. Aircraft was perfect. No damage. Nowhere, factory fresh. Recently delivered. Serial number visible. Construction number traced. Built Nagoya, June 1945. Barely 2 months old. Latest production standard. Everything perfect, everything exposed. Every secret revealed. Engineers examined J-2M methodically. Discovered brilliance. Mitsubishi Kase 23A engine. 1,800 horsepower. Powerful, but installation revolutionary. Cowling minimal. Drag reduced, cooling system advanced, engine ran hot, very hot, but efficiently, propeller four-bladed. Large diameter, efficient thrust, climb rate came from power loading, high horsepower, low weight, simple physics, but execution difficult. Japanese engineers mastered it. J2M climbed better than anything American possessed. Fuselage design, unusual, short, stubby, aerodynamically clean, no unnecessary protrusions, minimal drag, canopy streamlined, teardrop-shaped, visibility excellent upward, forward vision poor, ground handling difficult, but high altitude excellent. Everything optimized bomber interception, not dogfighting, not ground attack, just interception, pure roll, perfect execution. Wing design advanced, laminar flow airfoil, same concept Americans used P-51, reduced drag high speed, increased efficiency. Japanese developed independently, parallel innovation, results similar. J2M fast, very fast, 380 miles per hour maximum. Comparable P-51, better than F-6F, better than P-47 low altitude. Speed plus climb rate made J2M perfect interceptor. American test pilot Major Gus Widholm flew captured J2M September 5, 1945. First American flyjack historical moment. Widholm experienced combat veteran, 50 missions, new Japanese fighters, flew captured Zero, flew captured Tony, now flying Jack. Most dangerous Japanese interceptor, Widholm started engine. Kase roared, incredibly loud, cowling vibrated, power immense. Taxied carefully, forward visibility poor, nose high, couldn't see ahead, dangerous, took off. Acceleration brutal, rotation immediate, climbed aggressively, 45 degrees, higher, 50 degrees, altimeter spinning 1,000 feet, 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, 16,000, less than 4 minutes, incredible, unbelievable. Nothing American climbed this fast. Level flight tested, speed excellent, controls responsive, roll rate good, turn rate adequate, not zero tight but acceptable, stability good, high altitude. Exactly where B-29s flew, perfect interception platform. Widholm engaged imaginary B-29, mock attack climbed below, easily, positioned quickly, cannons aimed, would have killed B-29 seconds, climbed above, again easy, dove, attack, pull up, repeat, perfect tactics, perfect aircraft, perfect execution. But weaknesses emerged, engine overheated, sustained climb, temperature spiked, coolant boiled, required careful management, combat limitations, fuel consumption excessive during climb, range limited, 2 hours maximum, less combat operations, landing difficult, poor forward visibility, high landing speed, 130 miles per hour, fast, dangerous, ground handling poor, narrow landing gear unstable. Easy nose over, pilot skill required, high skill. American intelligence distributed bulletins immediately. J2M Raiden Jack threat assessment. Capabilities exceptional, climb altitude, armament devastating, speed comparable best American fighters, weaknesses engine overheating, limited range, poor visibility, difficult handling, tactics avoid vertical combat, force horizontal maneuvering, J2M turns poorly, exploit range limitations, force extended combat, fuel exhaustion inevitable, target engine cooling system vulnerable, single hit, catastrophic, but war ended, Japan surrendered, no more J2M combat, no more B-29 raids, no more need interceptors, knowledge came too late, didn't matter, or did it? American engineers studied J2M intensely, learned Japanese approach interceptor design, pure roll optimization, climb rate priority, firepower priority, everything else secondary. Americans applied lessons. Post-war fighters incorporated concepts, F-86 Sabre, F-94 Starfire, F-89 Scorpion, all interceptors, all prioritize climb, all learned from Jack. Japanese pilot Sadao Yamamoto remained prisoner 2 months, repatriated October 1945, returned Japan, Yokosuka, found city destroyed, firebombed, base demolished, unit disbanded, family survived, lucky, found work mechanic, motorcycle shop. Never flew again, never wanted to, war memories too painful, navigation error too shameful. Delivered Japan's secret interceptor to enemy. Unforgivable. Yamamoto never spoke about it. Never admitted mistake. Family learned decades later. American historians researching captured Japanese aircraft. Found records, found photographs, found Yamamoto's name. Contacted him, asked questions. Yamamoto refused answer. Hung up. Never spoke publicly. Died 1998. Age 74, secrets buried with him. Captured J-2M sits National Museum Naval Aviation. Pensacola, Florida, fully restored, original paint, combat markings, Kase engine rebuilt, propeller restored, cockpit preserved, perfect condition. Museum placard reads Mitsubishi J-2M 3 Raiden Jack, captured i.e. Shima, August 1945. Only intact example Allied hands during war. Most significant interceptor capture Pacific Theater. Placard mentions Yamamoto, mentions navigation error, mentions impact because story important, historical, educational. Aviation historians calculated J-2M impact. Captured aircraft taught Americans Japanese interceptor philosophy. Design priorities, performance envelope limitations, knowledge influenced post-war American fighters, Korean War jets, Cold War interceptors, all traced lessons from Jack. One navigation error, one wrong island, one captured aircraft, changed American aviation development. Not immediately, not obviously, but fundamentally deep level, engineering philosophy level. That's how America got Japan's B-29 killer. That's how one mistake changed aviation history. That's how Sadao Yamamoto, aged 21, delivered his nation's secret weapon to enemy he thought was ally, landed American base, thinking Japanese territory. Simple mistake, catastrophic consequences, perfect intelligence windfall. One aircraft, one error, one moment changed everything.